WET started in August of 2000. This is our 20th year in business, and a lot of good things happened when we started. It started with me sitting alone at a desk in an uptown Butte building at the Butte Business Incubator. I had been working with and ran into a great partner in Josh Vincent, and so the three of us kicked this off and have been on a dead run ever since, and that's just the way we like it. Our reasoning for starting the business is that I was really looking for a good, stable company in this market and realized that we had to build it from scratch. We've been in business now for 20 years. I know exactly where my paycheck came from. I know how it gets there, and we're very excited with where WET's going. So welcome to WET's 20th year in business. What I like to say is it may not be perfect, but I can guarantee you we're working on it.
It's been really fun at WET to watch us grow over the years. In 2000, we started as a small niche firm specializing in geoscience and hydrogeology projects. As we started to grow, we tried to keep things simple and basically try to hire great people and then let them go pursue projects that they're passionate about. Fast forward to 2020, we're still very well known, and we're now a regional geoscience and hydrogeology firm, but we're also very well known in a lot of other service areas such as civil engineering, environmental engineering, permitting, all things stormwater, Superfund consulting. You know, in 2000 we were working on a lot of small projects. Fast forward to 2020, we work on big projects now. Big jobs, big impacts. One of the other ways that we've supported our growth is we've invested very heavily in new technologies. We did a lot of drilling work, a lot of direct push work, and a lot of our environmental investigation work, so we went ahead and invested in our own drill rig. So now we have EnviroProbe services, which we use both on our own projects and we contract out to other firms. The other area would be UAV services. We saw that coming and we wanted to get on the front end of that, and so we bought our first drone about 5 years ago, and now we are on our third or fourth unit, and we continue to invest in that. You know, maybe lastly and most significantly, we had a problem with permitting septic systems in Butte, and so what we did is we invested pretty heavily in research and ended up actually spinning off a company, SepticNet. We at WET, we're also very proud of the impact of our work. You know, we have had lasting impacts on our communities. We live in the largest Superfund site in the lower 48 states, so obviously there's a lot of environmental work around here, and in Butte and Anaconda, I feel like we've been very pivotal in helping push forward these cleanups and basically creating better environment for our children and our grandchildren, and that's a very satisfying point for all of us here. But we have other impacts. We regularly help small cities and towns provide reliable utility service in water and sewer and stormwater. We help big industries solve big problems. I mean, there's a lot of compliance regulations out there today, and we help them come up with innovative solutions to keep their businesses both efficient and sustainable. We also do small projects, and so it's pretty satisfying to also help a homeowner build their dream house and make sure that everything's done according to the regulations, and or maybe help somebody start a business and be able to build their new building and have a parking lot that drains. Those are examples of the impact of our work. We want to create sustainable solutions that help our clients and help our environment. At the end of the day, we feel like our client's success is WET's success, and we try to live by that model. You know, in 2014, we decided to become an ESOP. We all got together and we wanted to pick a motto or a slogan that best represented WET. And so we ended up with the motto that we all voted on. It was client and community dedicated and employee owned. And it's very simple, but it really says everything. What we want to do is we want to continue to serve our clients and be active in our communities. And we've put the future of this company in the hands of our employees, and we're pretty happy about that. So it's been a great 20-year run, and I can't wait to see what happens for the next 20 years.
I wanted to talk a little bit about the ESOP and why we decided to go to an employee-owned company. Really, it all started with quite a few companies from out of Montana offering to buy us. We were trying to have a transition plan for what to do in the future after we were old and gray and no longer able to work here anymore, and do a plan to enable WET to continue on after us. We basically had been lobbied by multiple different companies to sell to them, and we knew that if we did, that the company would no longer be in Montana. And that was something that we didn't want. This company was formed to provide good jobs for Montana people. When the concept of an ESOP came up, we started looking at it, and the more we looked at it, the more we figured out that really our employees already had that employee-owner attitude to them. In addition, we've now moved out to the different offices in Bozeman and Great Falls and Kalispell and Anaconda, and we all along, it was kind of funny. We always said we weren't going to get any bigger than 10 people in Butte. We weren't going to get any bigger than 15 people in Butte. And we just kept growing and growing, and finally got to a point to where we just kind of felt like that we needed to move out into the other areas of Montana. We're lucky enough to have known and worked with some really great companies along the way. And a couple of them wanted their transition plan. They wanted to be able to move on and retire and still provide their employees with good jobs here in Montana. And so it was a perfect fit because really they had that employee ownership mentality too. So to bring those into the fold was really fun. It helped us be able to expand across Montana and better service some of the areas, and just get a group of great people working together.